Okay, I did say the red light was going to be next, but there's one thing I went ahead and did. Y'all might remember the other day I took that little heater box thing off to get to my plugs, and I put it back on there because I want to crank this and see if the heater warms up. And I put a little Gorilla Tape around that tube there so that it's not leaking air. And what I'm going to do is just crank the forward, back it around to the garage while I'm working on that red light, and just let it run and see if that heater heats up real good. One thing I noticed about this Gorilla Tape is not nearly as sticky when it's frozen, and it is cold today, but I figured that would kind of help to keep some of the air. I didn't replace this part because what this does is sucks fresh air in from outside the engine compartment, but it shouldn't keep it from heating okay. So for test purposes and all, it should be just fine, just like that. So I'm just going to crank it and back it out, park it over there next to where I'm working, let it run, and I'll work on that red light, and I can reach in and check it from time to time as the engine warms up and see what kind of heat we're getting out of that. That'll be good. When I have the choke out on that car, it makes it run rich, which makes it run fast, which is what I want, because I want it to generate some heat. And the heater switch is frozen up on it. This is the heater switch right here. This won't move. It should lift up and go over this. Right now it's on, if I'm reading that right, it's just on, it says right air. But if you put your hand under here, there's a vent. There's a ton of air coming out of that. So we'll just let it run. See if that heater core heats up. If it does, we should have some heat coming out of here in a little bit. This here I could probably get freed up with a little effort. Usually these old cables, these are cable driven, and these old cables will dry up and you'll have to sometimes take them off and work them loose and get a little oil work down in them and get them working. But that fan's working good, and I'm getting I'm getting a good flow of air. Actually it says right air. Of course this is the right side, and I'm getting a ton of cold air right there, so looks like it's working. At least that much of it's working. We'll see if it gets hot. And with the engine running that fast, it should get hot pretty quick. So while that's running, I'll just go in here and work on this red light.